Hi, this is Alexa back again for a likes and learns for the month of January this time. I know I'm a little late to the game with posting this, but I'm still loving all of this stuff, so I figured I might as well share. The first thing that I'm really hyped about is a new shampoo and conditioner that I've been using. I started using it in January. I've been on the hunt for so long for a clean shampoo and conditioner, you know, the non-toxic body and beauty care I've been really into. And I don't know, nothing has really stuck with shampoo and conditioner and hair care, but I think I finally found it. I've been watching some like hair gurus on YouTube and whatnot, you know, girls that have like really long hair and, you know, opting for a more clean option. And I found one that it seems like a lot of people are onto this right now, and it's called Calia shampoo and conditioner. I have the bottles right here. Here they are. Yeah, I mean, I've tried it for a month. They're super clean and, you know, vegan and no sulfates. Yeah, it seems like there's, you know, a lot of good ingredients in here. Specifically, they have, this one's rosemary and Moroccan cedarwood, but it smells like rosemary to me, which I like. And I'm telling you, I really do feel a difference with this shampoo and conditioner. My scalp just feels clean, you know, the scalp itself. And then you also don't need a lot. It's very concentrated. It's not your traditional shampoo specifically. It doesn't like sud up. There's no bubbles, but honestly, after like a few times of using this, I really noticed that like my hair doesn't get oily as quick, and also it just prolongs the amount of time that I need to shampoo. I just feel like it works really well. It's Canadian. The price point is amazing. I think it's like $13 for a bottle. However, I did have to pay quite a good amount on shipping. Like I said, it's a Canadian company, so if you're shipping it to the States, it might be a little bit more. But yeah, it also makes my hair just feel like maybe thicker. I don't know if that's a good thing for me. I have pretty thick hair now, but it really just makes it feel healthy. The conditioner is awesome as well. I mostly just concentrate it on the ends of my hair, and I feel like I'm in a good hair place right now, as opposed to where I have been in the past. Definitely recommend checking this out. I swear it's like, you know, the packaging isn't like amazing, but I kind of don't mind that, you know. It doesn't look like it was made in a lab. I don't know, maybe it was made in a lab, but I think it's more of a small business. So support those small businesses. So yeah. Also, it's all organic as well. The next thing that I wanted to show you for the month is an essential oil that I've been liking. So I've been trying to drink more water lately. I mean, who isn't? I feel like that's always like a main health recommendation, to try to drink more water. And I don't know, I like water, but I felt like I needed like a change or something to like spice it up a little bit. And I've been trying these essential oil drops into my water. This is called Citrus Fresh, and it is a Young Living oil. So I do purchase things from Young Living. It's kind of, it's an interesting company, but I recommend checking it out. Their oils are just like super good quality, good ingredients. And this one is specifically a food grade oil. But as I mentioned, it's called Citrus Fresh. I believe it has orange essential oil, peppermint, and lemon. But yeah, it just makes drinking water easier and more refreshing. And like, it's not like any added sugars or anything. And yeah, this one is specifically food grade. The next thing that I wanted to talk about was more of a learn from the month of January. It's kind of more of an atomic habit that I created for myself. So I realized that over the past few months, I have been scrolling a lot, you know, not just before bed, but, you know, all throughout the day. And I was like, okay, how can I cut down on my scroll time, you know, scrolling through social media and all that. And I really felt like it was interfering with my bedtime. And also, like, right when I woke up in the morning, the first thing I did was just grab my phone and, like, scroll. And yeah, I already have long days of screen time from work where I get like information overload and dry eyes from looking at a screen all day. So I now keep my phone out of the room in my kitchen, which is very crazy for me to do. It was an adjustment for sure. But instead of scrolling, I've been reading, I've been writing, or sometimes even just falling asleep right away. And I was like, wow, like that is such a wake up call for me. I got an alarm clock, you know, instead to have my alarm set. But it's been really good so far. I feel like maybe it's improving my sleep. I'm not too sure. I mean, you know, I have good days and bad days, good nights and bad nights of sleep. But yeah, I feel like it's very freeing not to have your phone next to your bedside and keeping it in the kitchen. And I also notice that sometimes I'll wake up, I'll go to the kitchen, I'll, you know, have a glass of water, and I notice that I'm not going to my phone right away anyways, when it's in the kitchen and not right in front of me. So I think that's it's been a pretty good habit so far. So I'm going to try to keep doing it. I haven't slept with my phone in my room since the start of the year, or since last year. So I'm gonna keep at it and see how it goes. I've been liking it so far. So the next thing that I wanted to show, this is I guess like a body care type of product, and it's really simple. You've probably seen them before, but it's actually a hot water bottle. This is just it's a mini one, and I got it off of Amazon. I never knew what these were when I was younger and like growing up, but I kind of just discovered them for myself, but very pleasantly surprised. I mean, it's so simple. You pop it in the microwave, it comes out like, you know, piping hot, which right now it's really nice because in the winter it's been so cold here, and I kind of just like having something warm to hang on to. But yeah, two functionalities for this for me. One is like cramps or joint and stomach pain. I feel like it's just very soothing to have something warm if you're having like some stomach upset, putting it there, or cramps as well, like menstrual cramps, and then also like any joint pain. I get like crazy leg pains sometimes, so lots of pain here, and just putting it under my knees helps a lot. And yeah, and then like I said, warmth. I currently live in Ohio and it's so cold right now, and honestly, I warm this up in the morning. I just like let it rest on my lap, and it's just very comforting, and I love it. Small, easy to travel with, not electric, which is huge. I used to have like one of those electric blankets, and I love it so much. I miss it, but I hear all these things about, you know, I think it's EMFs, or the electric energy is not good for our bodies, something like that. And I was like, okay, fine, maybe I can resort to something like this. Love it, works great. Next on the list is something called Simple Times mixers. So I have been in a total funk with what I want to drink alcohol wise. I don't drink that much, you know, on occasion I'd say. And I don't know, I've just been like bored of everything. I always drink the same stuff. And I figured, you know, I've been really into this new mixer, and they're called Simple Times mixers. I don't know if you could see that, but these rock. Here I have another one. This one is the Chai Apple Mule, and this one is the Pineapple Mule. So these are like handcrafted cocktail mixers, super fresh. You obviously like have to shake them, and the ingredients are very, you know, simple, and you know, they have a lot of organic ingredients as well. But yeah, these are so good, and it's really cool because they have so many different flavors based on like seasonal flavors as well. Like this one's for winter time. They tell you what they go great with. So this one specifically goes well with whiskey or vodka. And this one goes well with spiced rum or whiskey. So there's so many flavors. I really like the pineapple mule, and this one's great too. And then also there's like a blood orange. There's so many flavors. Check out their website. They actually are an Ohio company, so love to support that, like small. They're based out of Columbus. Great gift too. I've gotten these as gifts and I just love them. I mix them with anything, you know, it has those recommendations, but I'll mix it with anything. 10 out of 10. So the next thing that I wanted to share was actually a pair of sweatpants. These are actually a classic, but I've been loving them so much just for this past month. I've actually had them since I was I think I was probably like 15 years old since I've had these sweatpants, and they were boxed up for a while. I just took them back out, and they are the Adidas classic straight-legged sweatpants. I'm wearing them right now, so let me show you what they look like. Yeah, just very basic, super cute. They look so good. Look so good with like a cropped sweatshirt, like cute chunky white sneakers, just going to the gym, casual, anything. But yeah, it really edges up an outfit, makes it a little bit more athletic, so comfortable. My size, it's a size up I went, which is really nice because I just like toss them on, toss them off, super easy. But yeah, I love them so much, and I highly recommend them if you don't have them. They're just a simple thing, but I really do think that they make for a cool outfit. All right, so the next on the list is actually a toothpaste. Once again, all for the clean products. I swapped out toothpaste. I've tried quite a few of them. I do like the Jason Power Smile toothpaste. That one rocks. I love it. But I found one that I think I like even more. It's another Young Living product. Anyone can get it though. It's not like, I don't think it's like a membership thing anymore. But this is it's Thieves toothpaste. It's fluoride free, which is awesome for me. And yeah, it's just a very clean toothpaste, non-toxic, and it's actually flavored orange and cinnamon. But hear me out, it's so refreshing. Your mouth feels so clean, and I've gotten a lot of people into this toothpaste. I have a few brothers, and you know, they're not really all into the clean, non-toxic stuff, but they love this. So definitely recommend. I order like 3 at a time because I love it so much. So yeah, try a new toothpaste. Try this one. So the next thing is a tea that I've been loving. I'm not a coffee drinker, so I drink tea to begin with, but this tea has dual functionality. First of all, it tastes so good. It's Yogi's raspberry leaf tea. Tastes so good. I really like the flavor. Sometimes I'll sweeten it with like monk fruit sweetener. And yeah, and then the second functionality of this is helping with cramping. Women's, you know, menstrual cramps and all that. It's often referred to as the woman's herb, which is kind of cool. And it's just so rich in like vitamins and minerals, and yeah, the leaves help relieve like PMS, such as cramping. People like use this to like strengthen their uterus, to like improve labor outcomes and like prevent like, you know, issues with childbirth. So it must be good, you know, when you're not doing that as well, I'm guessing. But it's really great for cramps, and it's marketed that way as well. Like, it's women's raspberry leaf tea supports the female system. So I drink this you know, when I'm about to start my period, and it's so nice, and I really do feel that it takes the edge off of any cramping. So yeah, and a lot of people also experience that as well. It's caffeine free also, so definitely recommend. You also get a inspirational quote when you're drinking the tea, so gotta love the Yogi brand. So another thing that I wanted to talk about is a TV show. So I'm not a TV lover. I have to say, I don't watch a lot of TV. It just doesn't hold my attention span. But when I find something, I love it. I go all in. My boyfriend and I struggle to find things to watch for that purpose. I'm the problem. So we actually started watching Outlander. Someone recommended Outlander on Netflix, and honestly, the story they explained, the story just intrigues me, and it is our favorite show, and we're so sad we don't have any of it left to watch. We finished the whole series. It's coming back in March though, so I'm really pumped about it. But yeah, I'm telling you, like, I don't want to give away the storyline, but this show caters to a lot of people, like especially couples, I'd say, because it's kind of drama, war, romance, checks a lot of boxes. So highly recommend checking it out. It's very historical, which I like as well. It actually inspired my boyfriend and I to do 23andMe because there's a little bit of like genealogy to it. So yeah, I've been starting to look more into like genealogy and like my family tree, and it's been super fun. All inspired by Outlander. But yeah, before watching Outlander, I would read the descriptions, just because it could be a little bit heavy. And let's just say there are like some scenes that I had to fast forward through. But yes, I just love the show so much. The main character, Claire, is just unbeatable. I love her so much. And yeah, the characters are great. The setting is great. The story is great. And sometimes I feel like shows these days, like they're very dragged on. And Outlander, it's totally not like that. It has great order and sequencing throughout it, and you don't feel like they're just like, trying to create up all these crazy stories for it to go on and continue to make more money. But yeah, Outlander is definitely probably my favorite show that I've watched on Netflix. Not saying that I've watched a lot, but it's definitely a good one. So that pretty much ties in all of my favorites for the month of January, and hopefully I can be on time next time. Hope this was helpful. Hope maybe you've tried some of these items, maybe you're going to try some of these items. Would love to hear your thoughts, would love to hear your recommendations. I love trying new beauty products or new food items, body care, etc., etc. Thank you so much for checking in and watching. I hope you have a great February.